Good evening, student. This is a special class for NEET and JEE aspirants. Specially question taken from JEE Mains and AIEEE. The channel name is Physics for All by Joyanto sir. Like and subscribe it to get the notification for the future video. Today's topic is one-dimensional motion or straight line motion. Question number one. A bullet fired into a fixed target loses half of its velocity after penetrating 3 cm. How much further will it penetrate before coming to rest, assuming that it faces constant resistance in motion? A bullet fired into a fixed target loses half of its velocity after penetrating 3 cm. How much further will it penetrate before coming to rest, assuming that it faces constant resistance in motion? This is the problem that this is the diagram to solve the problem. Initial velocity u after penetrating 3 cm, the velocity becomes half, that is v equal to u by 2. After penetrating a unknown distance x, the velocity v equal to 0. The general equation to solve the problem, v square equal to u square plus 2 into minus a taken as negative, the force is resistive, that is there is the acceleration 2as, that is v square equal to u square minus 2as, that is 2as equal to u square minus v square, that is a equal to u square minus v square by 2a. In first case, case number 1, initial velocity u is a equal to u square minus final velocity v is u by 2, that is u square by 4, the distance 2s a equal to 2 into the distance is 3 cm, 3, that is a equal to u square minus u square by 4, that is 3u square by 4, 3u square by 4, 4 into 2 into 3, 8, 24, cancelling 3, 3, 8, that is u square by 8. In second case, a equal to u square minus v square by 2s, that is a equal to u is, in second case the initial velocity is u by 2, that is u square by 4 minus 0 by 2 into the distance taken as x, 2x, that is a equal to u square by 8x. As the resistive force is uniform all through the journey, so that deceleration or acceleration a will be equal for total journey. So equating this a and this a, we get u square by 8x equal to u square by 8, cancelling u square 8, 8, x equal to 1 cm, that is after 1 cm travel the velocity of the bullet will be 0. Question number 2. A car moving with a speed of 50 km per hour can be stopped by brakes after at least 6 meters. This is the minimum distance to stop the car. If the car is moving at a speed of 100 km per hour, the minimum stopping distance is. There is a trick in the mathematics. You will follow the trick and solve the problem very easily, In general, we may know v square equal to u square plus 2 minus a taken as negative, that is brakes are applied and the force is resisted, and there is deceleration, so acceleration taken as minus a. As the car stops, the equation, the trick I apply only you can apply when the final velocity is 0. V square equal to u square plus 2 into minus a into s. As the brakes are applied and the car is stopped after some distance, so final velocity v equal to 0. 0 square equal to u square minus 2as. That is s equal to u square by s equal to u square by 2a. If the braking force is equal in all cases, then s proportional to u square. S proportional to u square. That is, when the speed is 50 km, the minimum distance to stop is 6 meter. When the speed is 100 km per hour, 50 km, 100 km per hour, the distance will be, here the distance speed is double, so the distance, minimum distance to stop the car will be 4 times, because minimum distance proportional to initial velocity square, that is it will be 24 meter. Very easy, you can apply the trick to solve the problem. Next question, a automobile traveling with a speed of 60 km per hour can brake to stop within a distance of 20 meter. If the car is going twice as fast, 120 km per hour, the stopping distance will be. Now we know the trick. I will solve the problem just 5 seconds. It will take 5 seconds to solve the problem. This is the key factor, s proportional to u square. So that if the speed is double, the distance to stop, minimum distance to stop will be 4 times. Here the speed is, initial speed is 60 km and final speed is 120 km. In case of 60 km, the minimum distance to stop is 20 meter. In case of 120 km, the minimum distance to stop will be, as the initial speed gets double, the distance will be, minimum distance will be the square, proportional to the square of the 2, that is it will be 4 times, that is it will be 80 meter. You can solve it if you know the trick. You can solve the problem in just in 2 seconds. No calculation needed, just mental calculation, and you can solve the problem. Next, speed of two identical cars are u and 4u at a specific instant. Speed of two identical cars are u and 4u at a specific instant. The ratio of the respective distance at which the two cars are stopped from the instant. Same initial speed ratio u and 4u, that is 4 times. In case of u, if the minimum distance is 1, in case of 4u, the minimum distance will be 4 square, that is 16, that is the ratio is 1:16. Same trick, and you can solve the problem just in 5 seconds, and it will give you more time to solve difficult problem. Next question, very interesting question. A car, I will tell you the option here, as the question is very interesting and you should follow the options when you solve the problem. A car starting from rest, that is initial velocity is u. Initial velocity u is 0, accelerated at the rate of f. it is accelerating at the rate of f at a distance s and covering a distance s, the first case. Then continues at constant speed for time t. After starting u equal to 0 and acceleration f, covering a distance s and getting a speed v, then in the second part it is moving with velocity v, constant velocity v for t time and covering some distance, and then at the rate of deaccelerating at the rate of f by 2, deaccelerating, that is it is negative sign, at the rate of f by 2, and finally velocity v equal to 0. If the total distance is 5s, if the total distance, first phase, second phase and third phase, total distance covered is 5s, then they give you 4 options: s equal to ft, s equal to 1 by 6 ft square, s equal to 1 by 6 ft square, s equal to option 3, s equal to half ft square, and s equal to 1 by 4 ft square. There is a interesting part in this math. If you have to calculate the total journey and taking out the answer from the calculation, you will waste some time, which is very important for JEE and NEET exam. Save your time, you can score more if you save your time in easy question or interesting question. I am calculating the first part. Initial velocity u equal to 0, acceleration f, and distance traveled v, and after distance traveled v, and after traveled distance s, I let it achieve a velocity v, and starting from here moving with a constant velocity v. Now this part, s equal to ut plus half at square, putting the value, proper value, s equal to s, u equal to 0, that means it is 0 half ft square, that is s equal to half ft square. Stop here, you have get the answer. Just no need to calculate the second part. This is absolutely no importance to calculate the third part. It has no importance. Just getting out the first part, I actually get the result, s equal to half ft square. So always observe the options. If you get the options from first part, then no need to calculation the second part and third part and wasting your time. Question number, maybe this will be the question number 6 or so on. The relation between time t and distance x is t equal to ax square plus bx, where a and b are constant. The acceleration is t equal to ax square plus bx, t equal to ax square plus bx. This is the relation between the time t and displacement x of a particle. You have to calculate the acceleration. This type of question I discussed in my previous video. I just left it for your homework. I just give you the answer. If you can calculate it, send it in my WhatsApp. The answer will be minus 2a VQ. The answer will be minus 2a VQ. Try it, and if you can solve it, you can send the answer in my WhatsApp number 983103235. One information for you: this channel is absolutely free. Absolutely free. I repeat, this channel is absolutely free. You can easily access the channel, and if you can solve out the answer, just send me in my WhatsApp number 983103235. Next question. This will be case question number 7, I think. Maybe 6 or maybe 7. Just not sure. A particle located at x equal to 0, at t equal to 0. The position of the particle x, that is position is x equal to 0, at t equal to 0. Start moving along the positive x direction with a velocity v that varies as v equal to alpha into root x. It starts in the direction of positive x-axis with a velocity v such that v equal to alpha into root x, where alpha is a constant. The displacement of the particle varies with time s. You have to get the relation between the displacement and the time. Just look at the procedure to solve it. V equal to dx by dt or ds by dt. Here displacement is denoted by x, so I take it dx by dt equal to alpha is a constant, into root x. Now dx by root x from here to here equal to alpha into dt, that is x to the power minus half dx equal to alpha into dt. Now the trick is you have to know the integration. Integrating x to the power minus half dx from 0 to x, taking initial displacement 0 and final displacement x, and integrating alpha dt from 0 to t, taking initial time 0 and final time t. The result will be x to the power minus half plus 1. This is the procedure to integrate minus half plus 1. I using the formula x to the power n dx. I using the formula x to the power n dx equal to x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. This is the formula I using to evaluate the integration result from 0. This is a definite integral. You have to get the limit from 0 to x. Alpha is constant, it will coming out from it, and the dt is t, and this is 0 to t. This equal to this equal to this. Now removing this part, but x to the power half means 2. Putting upper limit x and lower limit 0, you will get that, and alpha into t. Now I have to squaring it. 4x squaring it equal to alpha square t square, that is x equal to alpha square t square by 4 Here alpha is constant, 4 is constant. If we join the constant, it becomes proportional x proportional to t square. This is the actual option. The relation between displacement, the relation between displacement and time. Today's last question. The velocity of a particle v equal to v0 plus v0. I write the equation v equal to v0 plus gt plus ft square. If the position is x equal to 0, at t equal to 0, then its displacement after time t equal to 1 second. Removing that, the velocity of a particle v equal to v0 plus gt plus ft square. This is the equation of velocity relating to time. The position of the particle, initial position of the particle, that is at t equal to 0, the position is x equal to 0. This is the lower limit of when we have to integrate the part. Now v equal to ds by dt, I should write here ds by dt, that is no x is here, and you can also write it dx by dt, no problem. v0 plus gt plus ft square, that is ds equal to v0 dt plus gt dt plus ft square dt. Now integrating it, ds becomes s when we from 0 to s, from 0 to t, from 0 to t, save some time without creating any problem. ds is v0 integration dt is equal to t plus g integration t dt equal to t square by 2 plus f constant t cube by 3. Putting the value of, you have to find out the displacement at time t equal to 1, so put t equal to 1 here, s equal to v0 plus t1, putting t equal to 1, z by 2 plus f by 3. This is the correct option. I am getting it in the part C is the correct answer. This is all for this class. Again, my channel name is Physics for All by Jayanto sir. It's a YouTube channel. It's absolutely free to watch. Like and subscribe it to get the notification for the future video. If you solve the problem which I gave you, send it in my WhatsApp number. That's all. Thank you.